Good evening. It was an honor and privilege to work with you, although we never met physically, but your contributions and your discussions that you posted on the discussion board are going to make a long-lasting impact on my life. I benefited a lot from everyone. I had a challenge in the middle of the course because I had traveled to my home country to renew my passport. So that's why I did not complete some of the courses on time, and I really apologize to some people I've inconvenienced because of that. But on a positive note, I am really excited that we've come to the end of this course. It was very hectic, but we managed to work together, and I really appreciate that. And I want to thank the professor who gave us a lot of material that we used. The videos exposed us to a lot of opportunities that I think we can invest as development practitioners. My key takeaway from this particular course was the ABCD principle, which I'm honest that I did not know before. And I've learned a lot that whenever we are initiating development programs in communities, we need to first of all identify the resources, particularly the human capacity in the communities, and we ensure that we empower the residents or the community members or the citizens so that they participate actively in the development of their communities. I am very much equipped now as a development practitioner that I'm going to work together to collaborate with the community members and the government and non-governmental organizations. But what stands out in this particular course is the issue of placing the residents at the center of or at the core of any development that happens in the community. And that is very, very important because in most cases, particularly in Africa, where I come from, you'd find that many development do not have an impact because government and not-for-profit organizations or NGOs, they impose development on community members, and as a result of that, community members do not own or they are not proud of what happens in their communities. Also inspired by Paulo Freire, who wrote The Pedagogy of the Oppressed, and he indicated that whenever we are working with individuals, we must not treat them as objects, just receiving, or as clients receiving any initiative or any development, but we must treat them as subject with some information or some input which can be used to develop communities. What I like about the community of Boston was the fact that people worked together, and they were very much inclusive of some of the immigrants who don't normally participate in decision making because of documentation problems. But when it comes to their community, they are given opportunities to express themselves, and they used maps and discussion boards, and then their input is taken into consideration. And what is much more important is the feedback that we get from the development practitioners about how the input that comes from the community is incorporated in decision making. And that is very important in ensuring that people are aware of how their ideas are included. That is part of participatory practice that is highlighted by Ledwith and Springett in the book Participating Practice that has been recommended for this course. I would personally want to thank the professor and the tutor for the help that they extended to us and for the opportunity that they gave us. And I believe that we are going to emerge from this course as people who are confident and knowledgeable about how we can make a lasting impact on communities, particularly when we empower community members to participate in decision making. I have already filled in the form on the course evaluation, but on a personal note, I think this was a good course. The material was excellent, the explanation was good, the assignments were relevant and practical. And despite that it was hectic, it was a program that we have to finish within a short space of time, but we really benefited from that. And I hope as managers, we are going to implement the ideas that we've learned from this course. Lastly, I want to wish everyone the best of luck in each in the career. For those who are graduating, take care of yourself, and hopefully you are going to utilize this knowledge for the betterment of your career. Thank you very much.